Alright, this is one replay day, day 8. It is a PVT. I actually really like this map so far. I like the idea of them giving a pocket expansion to take, especially as a Protoss obviously, but it makes it more interesting because you can't go so one base, or you don't feel like you need to be that much more aggressive. I feel like it weakens a one base all in just a little bit. Of course you still have to scout so you don't die to one base all in, but the fact that you can protect it, although I bet you can blink across this. Yeah, I'm almost certain you can blink across this. Be some interesting blink stalker games with this for sure. So game-wise, nothing out of the ordinary. I went gate expand. I see that he's building a marine, which means I know my my probe can get away from a marine. So I go make sure that he hasn't expanded yet. Now I'm just going to walk away from this marine because I know I get away. So I see that he got 2 marines out. So he's gone 2 marines, which leads me to believe that he's doing like an early combat shields push, something like that. So I'm getting my stalker. I've expanded. He still hasn't expanded yet. So expansion's a little bit later than mine, but you know, tit for tat, not that big of a deal. It's not like either of us can punish either person now. So I know he didn't go Reaper yet. I know he went at least 2 Marines before he would have gone Reaper, and that's kind of late for a Reaper. So I'm mad I think he's not going Reaper. So I'm going to send my stalker across to see what I can see. And I'm going to see this bunker. Oh, I didn't see that SCV was low. I should have gotten him. I could have too. Even with just taking shield damage. So he's got a pretty quick starport out. He gets supply blocked. How am I doing for supply block? I'm doing alright. Getting my tech going, getting my robot, because I still think this is an early like a combat shield timing build, but obviously I haven't scouted. I'll be getting my observer out. Alright, so he's pretty well defended against Oracle. So yep, it's Widow Mine bio drop. I don't think I saw it, but I think I saw that my stalker was out of position, so I think I should have known that there was a medevac coming. Am I getting another observer? I am getting another observer. And I think there's a drop coming in on this side because of the way that my stalker moved on the side there, so it was good to put these units here. So he's sitting on the side right there. I've got my observer out, I see this. Do I have a forge yet? I do have a forge. Am I throwing down cannons? No. I feel like I should be throwing down cannons. Alright, so he sees that I have stalkers in position. I don't see this sneak by me. So I'm throwing down a cannon right now. But he's got Widow Mines already out. And I don't see it at all. And I just lost a lot of probes. I just lost 9 probes. He loads up and gets out with everything. On the plus side, I do have my 3rd base coming up. He has no 3rd base in sight. Oh, there's his 3rd base started right there. I haven't started upgrades yet. I've got these guys in case of another drop. Alright, so I know he's either moving out or taking a 3rd. It's a decently sized Marine hit squad. I'm scouting with the Phoenix finally. So I see his 3rd. see his second starboard timing. I do not see that he's still producing Widow Mines though. Do I have an observer with this army? My observer's out of place. It should be up here farther. This one should probably be moved over to see his rally points, if possible. I like the spread of Widow Mines by him, actually. That's really smart. That's a good catch net. How many gates do I have? T for structures. Warp gates. 2 warp gates. Adding on 3 more. Not enough. Should have more at this point. And I've got money for it too. Better than last game, but not where I want to be. So now I'm going to be at 7. 5 warp gates on 3 bases. Should be at 9. He's doing a better job of spending his money, so he's a little bit ahead in supply. Worker-wise, 58-43, I'm crushing him. He's just establishing his 3rd base. I've got 3 Colossus out. Have I started Storm yet? No, but I'm getting ready to. Alright, so he's coming across. He's got 4 Vikings versus 3 Colossus. He doesn't have enough Vikings. Not even close. I've still got this anti-drop force over here. I'm getting out pylons. Where does he scan? He scans my main army. So he sees I'm over here. I've got an observer over here to watch for drops. I've still got this drop force over here. Alright, so he's ready to take a fight. I just didn't have enough stuff to tank. I'm floating 2k minerals. I could have had a shit ton more zealots here. Do I have Storm yet? No. I do now. Or did I know? I haven't started Storm yet. Fuck. Alright, so he did a little bit of damage. That hurt. 500 gas. Alright, so his Viking count's much better this time around, especially since he's reset my Colossus count. I pulled away my drop force. I could be putting cannons right along here. I could have more gateways. I'm adding on 4 warp gates right now, but it's too little too late. Because he's ready to go again. Scans my main army, sees I've got jack shit basically. I see his army here. See that he's rallying across. I throw an observer out here in case of drops. If I had kept my observer over his army, I would have seen him, possibly seen him load up here. So he's got a 3 medevac drop, all Marines, and I've got nothing to defend over here. I don't think I see it on this pylon either. I see it now. What do I do to react? I've got 2 stalkers that I can warp in. So I know this is dead. There's no way I kill that many Marines without bringing my Colossus. So I try to push out into him to try to catch him off guard here. So I've got... I still don't have Storm. If I had waited just a little bit longer, I could have had Storm. So I get feedback on medevacs, that's all I get. I lose my Colossus. There's no way I can kill this now. I didn't have enough warp gates. Cannons, warp gates. Because honestly, my Storm timing wasn't bad. I poorly controlled the Templars, that's for sure. But I don't have enough splash now to deal with the amount of bio he has. can just kite me for days. That's game. He's got 2-2. I don't have any units live to check to see what upgrades I have. I'm a little ways off from 2-2. If I had been able to cleanly defend this drop and if I had had gateways, I think I could have won this game. I even had the proxy pylons across the map to counterattack. But once again, more gateways. 3 per base you take, minimum. More in the late game.